Water is a central part of our everyday life. But sometimes we take for granted how much work goes into providing a glass of clean water for everyone. Clean water is a building block of civilization. The ancient Romans knew this, and they created the engineering marvel known as the aqueduct. These aqueducts carried millions of gallons of fresh water every day. The water traveled from lakes and mountains hundreds of miles away to the city of Rome. Fast forward 2,000 years and you'll find that water is still important to daily life, but the technology has advanced dramatically. Just like the ancient Romans, our water source is many miles away from our community, and we need to bring it here to use it. The challenge of finding fresh water isn't simple. Even though the earth is covered by 70% water, only 1% of it is drinkable, and only 0.007% is close to the surface and accessible. That's why conserving water is so important. We need that water to grow the food we eat, support fish and wildlife, and even for our recreation. Fun fact, did you know that the dinosaurs drank the exact same water that we drink today?
Framingham has a large, complex underground system of water and wastewater infrastructure, much of which has outgrown its useful life. By making essential and significant investments, Framingham continues to be a progressive leader in New England. We're proud that the residents and businesses understand the link between the reliable and efficient operation of these systems and the daily benefits they provide.
Making sure that Framingham has a safe and healthy water and sewer system is the job of the men and women of the Framingham Public Works Department.
Well, when Framingham was first settled, it was due in part to its abundant access to clean water. And even today, it is for that very reason that large corporations, medical facilities, and even local breweries are proud to call Framingham home.
It was really important when we were determining where we wanted to open a brewery that we had a suitable water source that could have the quality we're looking for and have the supply that we needed to run the operation that we're running here.
Framingham has been a great partner for that. There's great access to water, and it's important to our business on a daily basis.
So where does our water come from? Even though we're lucky to have an abundant, untapped water source, Framingham's water comes from the beautiful, purpose-built Quabbin Reservoir, almost 50 miles away. From there, it passes through the Wachusett Reservoir, and then is transferred to the Carroll Treatment Center in Marlborough. Then it travels to Framingham, where it's distributed to residents through 250 miles of carefully laid underground pipe. When the water gets to town, people use it in many ways. Every resident consumes this clean water at a rate of about 60 gallons a day. When we're done, the used water travels through a separate underground system and goes on to the next stage of the Framingham Public Works' important job. The pipes take the used water 27 miles to the Deer Island Wastewater Treatment Facility. This massive complex is a wonder of the modern world. It uses the most advanced technology to clean the wastewater and return it to the ocean via a 9.5-mile pipe. Once in the ocean, it evaporates and becomes rainwater, starting the cycle all over again. And that's the illustrated story of how the Framingham Public Works Department brings clean water into your home every day to sustain your very important life.
Clean water is an essential and necessary part of our daily lives. And that's why it's important for us to do our part to protect this resource and ensure adequate availability to safe drinking water for generations to come.